ChatGPT just got an insane upgrade with Codex. In this video, we are unpacking what Codex is, how it works, why it's different from other AI code tools like Cursor or Windsurf, and how you can use it inside ChatGPT. Let's start from the top. Codex is OpenAI's new cloud-based software engineering agent. It's integrated right into ChatGPT and it's not here to simply autocomplete a line or two. This agent is designed to think more like a software engineer. It reads your code base, responds to questions in plain language, writes entire features, fixes bugs, and even proposes pull requests. It doesn't just spit out suggestions, it acts on them. Now here's the kicker. This is not replacing traditional IDE agents like Cursor. Codex is not in the loop like IDE plugin watching your every keystroke. Instead, it's a separate, high-powered backend brain that kicks off tasks in isolated environments. Think of it as summoning a specialized freelance engineer every time you have a problem or task. Codex integrates directly with your GitHub repositories. You pick a repo, choose your branch, and Codex loads it into pre-configured environment. It then becomes aware of your pull request, which ones are merged, which are pending, and it can show you diffs of commit histories. This means Codex is not operating in the dark. It understands the state of your project in a live context. Wanted to start a new feature based on a current sprint branch? Done. Wanted to understand what broke in the last PR? Just ask. Under the hood, Codex is powered by Codex One, a specialized variant of OpenAI's most powerful model, GPT-4 Turbo, codenamed 03. This model has been further trained with reinforcement learning to simulate the real-world tasks software engineers handle every day. That means it's not just text prediction. It learned from actually doing stuff, opening PRs, writing test cases, following commit conventions, even handling project-specific quirks. Codex has been trained not just to write code, but to be useful in real-time environments. It mimics human PR writing style, adheres to specific commit formats, and follows custom rules that you lay out. More on that later. Now, who gets to use this thing? As a launch, Codex is available for ChatGPT Pro users, enterprise teams, and ChatGPT team accounts. Support for ChatGPT Plus and education users is coming soon. So if you are on a basic plan, you might have to wait a bit, but OpenAI seems keen to get this in everyone's hands sooner rather than later. When you interact with Codex, you don't need to be a command line wizard. You give it tasks in natural language, clean up utils module, add input validation to the login form, refactor the API routes to use middleware. It understands these instructions and executes them in isolated compute environments. Every time you kick off a task, Codex boots up a container that contains your repo, dependencies, environment variables, and terminal access. It's like giving a mini dev its own workspace. It can read and edit files, run scripts, execute test suites, even access your env configs if needed. So it's not just reading code, it's interacting with your entire development environment. Let's talk speed. Codex is not instant. Tasks can take anywhere from 1 to 30 minutes, depending on complexity. It's not designed for real-time back and forth like you would get with IDE agent, but here's the trade-off. You can spin off multiple tasks at once. When a task completes, Codex does not just say done and leave you guessing. It commits the changes directly to your repo and a sandboxed branch and provides verifiable evidence what it did. You get terminal logs, testing outputs, diffs, receives, basically. You can trace every action it took, what it ran, what files changed, and test passed or failed. It's like having a developer who documents every step of their process perfectly. Codex can even open a pull request for you. You heard right. After making changes, it can write up a proper PR with descriptions, links to relevant issues, summaries of changes, and links to test logs. This is particularly useful in environments where devs are spending increasing time reviewing code rather than writing it. Let Codex do the grunt work while you keep the high-level view. Want to tell Codex how to behave? Just drop an agent's MD file into the root of a repo. This file is like a mission briefing. You can outline your project standards, testing commands, architecture overviews, preferred file structures, naming conventions, etc. This works like cursor rules but tailored to ChatGPT. You essentially get to train Codex on how you want it to operate inside your specific codebase. It will follow your guides, stick to your testing protocols, respect naming rules, and understand how your app is structured. It turns a generic AI assistant into one deeply familiar with your project. As for performance, Codex 1 ranks state of the art on SW benchmarks. In practical terms, this means it often solves tasks with fewer tries, and its performance converges on OpenAI's flagship model even when retries are limited. This is not just marketing. The benchmark tests simulate real-world repo issues and Codex 1 handles them elegantly. So that's Codex in ChatGPT, not just another autocomplete tool, but a full-fledged code agent that understands context, executes tasks, and plays nice with your actual workflows. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you excited, skeptical, freaked out? Would you trust Codex to write production code or open API? If you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more deep dives into the AI coding future.